सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। Hari Om. Let us start with a Subhashita, very beautiful Subhashita in a different meter. I will chant, repeat after me. Nindantu niti nipuna yadi vastuvantu Lakshmi samavishatu gacchatu vayatheshtam Adyaiva mamarnamastu yugantareva Nyayat pathah pravichalanti padam nadhiraah. Together. Nindantu niti nipuna yadi vastuvantu Lakshmi samavishatu gacchatu vayatheshtam Adyaiva vamarnamastu yugantareva Nyayat pathah pravichalanti padam nadhiraah. Of course, there is homework for you to find out vritta for this. All right, chalo, let us start. What is said? Niti nipunaha nindantu stuvantu yadiva. Niti nipunaha, those who are experts in strategies. Those who are expert in strategies, they are very expert. Niti means strategy, or who do analysis, etc. You must have seen in news channel they call the subject experts. Economics subject experts will be there. They will tell whether government is progressing or going down. Political experts. Right? All these kinds of experts are there. They are called Niti Nipunaha. Nindantu may criticize, Yadivastuvantu, or they may praise. Right? Experts may criticize or experts may praise. Lakshmihi samavishatu. Lakshmihi wealth. Samyak avishatu. Vishatu to enter. Samyak avishatu means may enter or may come to me very well. Samyak A means samantat, from all sides. Lakshmi samavishatu gacchatu va gacchatu, or it may go yatha ishtam, as she pleases. So whether experts criticize me or praise me. Criticize me nahi, whether experts criticize or praise. Whether wealth is there or not there. Maranam adya eva astu. May death come today. Adya means today. May death come today, va yugantare, or after long time. What is the point? Dhiraha, noble people, nyayat pathaha, from the path of nyaya, right. Padam na pravichalanti, they do not keep their foot, their feet does not deviate from the path of good. Nyayat pathaha, both are Panchami Bhakti. From the path that is Nyaya, that is right, Padam na pravi. They don't even keep 1 foot outside the Nyaya patha. Very beautiful Subhashita. Why? Because often this question is asked, many people ask us also, Vedji, nowadays it is very difficult to be righteous. Why? Because all other people around me are not righteous. They are cheating, they are stealing, they are taking credits for somebody's work. And if I alone am good, noble, righteous, then I will remain behind. The question is, you will remain behind in what? It is possible that experts will criticize. It is possible that you will not have wealth. It is possible that death will come early. But none of these things should matter, because the most important thing is that righteous path. You do what is right, even if everybody is criticizing it. Even if they say it was a wrong move, so be it. If you start analyzing like this, no, Sri Rama giving up Ayodhya and going to forest, politically was a wrong move. Politicians will say what? Hey, what is this? Nicely you had gotten entire power in your hand, but you gave it up. Lakshmi hi samavishatu gacchatu. Lakshmi was there, wealth was there, you got rid of it and you went to forest. Here you could have lived for years. There you don't know, in forest you may die next day. But dhiraha, noble people, nyayat pataha padam na pravichalanti. Even 1 foot they don't keep outside nyaya patha. That's why they are great people. See, when there is an option that you can do wrong, but still you decide not to do wrong, that is what is the greatness. Don't take into account all these things. And this is true for all fields. Suppose I want to become a cricketer, let us say. It doesn't matter whether experts are going to criticize me or praise me, as long as I am on the right path. It doesn't matter whether I am getting wealth or I am not getting wealth. It doesn't matter whether I am going to die now or die later. As long as I am on the right path, it doesn't matter. Whether I am a sports person, whether I am a soldier, whether I am a politician, whether I am a musician, whether I am a philosopher, whatever you may be, all these things will keep coming and going. Some experts will praise, some experts will criticize. And see, nowadays, what has happened because of social media is, everybody is expert. Everybody thinks they are expert and they give their critical comments about all the great people who have lived and who are living. So one day Virat Kohli does not play well, immediately you will see Virat Kohli is the worst batsman, his strike rate is like this. Next match he plays, the same people will start saying, oh, what a great batsman, once in a generation, etc. Earlier also it used to happen, but it used to happen in home. Inside the home we will make some comments. Now social media, it becomes public. Everybody comes to know what I am commenting. But as an intelligent person, we should know about such people. Who is commenting? Those who have never taken bat in hand. Modi ji what should he do? They have not even voted. You don't even do your own job and you have comments about what Prime Minister of India should do. The one who has got 15 years of experience of being Chief Minister and last 10 years who is Prime Minister. So you know more than him. Where are we? What are we doing? After the result is over, no, then we become intelligent and we start saying this should have happened like that, that should have happened. But like that, so everybody can say anything. In hindsight, everybody is an intelligent person. But the point is, before it happens, what do you think? What do you do? So please do not see these experts, etc. No, they are also looking from their angle. Na? Why should I fall in their category of goodness? I should check if I am on the right path or no. Doesn't matter whether people criticize or praise. It doesn't matter whether wealth is there or not there. It doesn't matter I died today or after so many days. Doesn't matter. As long as I am on the right path, nothing matters. And dhiraha, noble people are those who do not deviate from the path of good. That is what we need to learn. We should become this dhiraha. Okay, that's why I said very, very beautiful Subhashita. Let us chant the shloka once again and then we will go forward. Nindantu niti nipuna yadi vastuvantu lakshmi samavishatu gacchatu vayatheshtam adyaiva va maranamastu yugantareva nyayat patah pravichalanti padam nadhiraha. Right? Okay. I hope grammar also is clear. Niti nipunaha pratama bahuvachan. Nindantu stuvantu. Verb according to that. Lakshmihi pratama ekvachan. So samavishatu. Verb according to that. Gacchatu also. Maranam adyevastu yugantareva. Maranam pratama ekvachan. Dhiraha pratama bahuvachan. Na pravichalanti. Padam. Even one foot they don't keep. Nyayat pataha. Deviate from the path of Nyaya, path of what is right. Right. Alright, chalo. Let us go back to our topic. In the last session, we were discussing about this Tunnanta Lebanta. Right? So, Tunnanta Lebanta are Kridantas. Now, we have started the topic of Kridantas. In those, we are seeing what are called as indeclinables. So by adding twa and lyap pratyayas, indeclinables are created which are in the meaning of past participles. Samana kartrikayoho purvakale. By the same subject, action which is performed in the past is shown by twanta and lebanta. Example, kritva, jnatva, santyajya, sampatya, etc. In all these verbs, these are apurna kriyas. They are incomplete verbs, therefore they will require necessarily another verb. Kritva kim. Having done this, what? Then what happened? Then what? Then what? That question will remain, which should be satisfied by purna kriya, complete verb. Twanta and lebanta are indeclinables, avyas and incomplete verbs, apurna kriyas. We have understood. Twa pratyaya is added to the dhatu which is without any upasarga. If upasarga is present, then lep pratyaya is added. But meaning of twanta and lebanta is same. The difference is only constructional. Patitva and sampatya mean same only. But only pat dhatu has got upasarga, then sampatya. Doesn't have upasarga, then patitva. And idagama happens for twanta, not for lebanta. That also we have seen. Patitva will happen. Sampatya will not happen. Sampatya will happen. Agama will not happen for lebanta. For twanta it will happen. Then we also saw how to make those twanta and lebantas, how to add twap and lyap, ya or tya is added, and how different forms are made. We saw in the usage of verbs also. We also saw examples from Gita chapter 1 where twanta and lebanta we have seen. Also please remember, because they are apurna kriyas, there can be many apurna kriyas in one sentence. Okay? Aham bhojanam krutva pustakam patitva. You can add, keep on adding like this, and then you can finally put one verb, one purna kriya. That is also possible. There is no limitation as to only one apurna kriya should be. As many apurna kriyas as possible. Of course, the sentence construction will become little complicated because you have to remember what happened first, then what happened, then what happened. But there are many verses where they use such things to make one long sentence by adding so many such apurna kriyas in between. Right? Right. All right. So, twanta and lebanta we have seen. Now, next one we are going to see Tumunnanta. Tumunnanta. So, Tumunnanta is what? Tumun anta, Tumunnanta. Na becomes to. Ngamo rasvadachi ngamun nityam. There is a sutra, Sandhi Sutra, where Dvitva happens of na. So Tumunnanta is actually tumun is the pratyaya. Anta, that which ends with tumun. What is tumun? Infinite of purpose. What is this infinite of purpose? I will explain, don't worry. It also is indeclinable. So there are three indeclinables formed by Krit Pratyayas. Twanta, Lebanta and Tumunnanta. That's it. All remaining we will be seeing are declinables. Indeclinable created by adding Tumun Pratyaya. That is Tum Pratyaya. Example, Patitum, Gantum, Jnatum, Yodhum. And how do you translate it? Just put it as to and the original meaning of the dhatu. Patitum, to read or to study. Gantum, to go. Jnatum, to know. Yodhum, to fight. That's why infinite of purpose. Example, the form remains same in both active and passive voices because it is indeclinable. It is mainly to show the purpose or desire, hetvartha. So, pathitum atra agataha. Aham pathitum atra agataha. I have come here to study. Bhavan jnatum ichchati va. Do you wish to know? That to know, jnatum. Aham atra pathitum agatosmi. I have come here to study. That to study, how do you put? Pathitum, gantum. Okay, how to make this Tumunnanta? Very simple. Moola dhatu. Moola dhatu, important. What is Moola dhatu? Moola dhatu means original dhatu. Gamagacha, gam dhatu. Pa piba, pa dhatu. That kind of Moola dhatu. Idagama, wherever it happens. And then tum. So path plus e plus tum, patitum. Gama, idagama is not there. So tum, makara becomes na because of annasika rule. Gantum. Stha dhatu, sthatishtha. Tishtha is not to be taken. Moola dhatu is to be taken. Sthatum to stay. Patha, idagama will happen. Patitum, to read, to study. Mucha, wait dhatu. Wait dhatu means idagama may happen, may not happen. So two forms will be there. If idagama happens, then mochitum. If it does not happen, moktum. Moktum. To release, to liberate. Right? This is the meaning. So, Tumunnanta is used for this. Now, let us see the usages so that you understand where and in what meaning these Tumunnantas are used. Example, number 1. To show purpose of action. Example, Ramaha satyam jnatum gurum upagacchati. Ramaha, some person named Rama, satyam jnatum, to know the truth. Gurum, to the Guru. Upagacchati, goes near, approaches. Guru upasadana. For what? Satyam jnatum, to know the truth. Now here the truth is T capital, that truth, reality. Not truth of the world, whether it is true or not that kind of truth. But the ultimate truth. To know that, he approaches teacher. Mohanaha snatum saram gacchati. Mohana, one person, snatum, to take bath, saram gacchati, goes to a pond, saram, sarovaram. So you see what is shown? Purpose. Purpose of action is shown. That's why infinite of purpose. Why infinite? Because it does not change. It can be used anywhere. And purpose is shown. Second, to show or with such kind of meanings, fit, able, to begin, to wish, etc. Examples. Ishwaraha patum samarthaha asti. Now here this pa dhatu is pa rakshane. Pa rakshane, to protect. Don't say pa piba. Patum shakta asti means he is able to drink. No. Ishvara is samartha, capable of what? To what? To protect. Guruhu vanditum yogyah asti. Guru is fit to be worshipped, to be prostrated. Vanditum. Vandadhatu, idagama will happen. Vanditum. Yogyah asti. So you see with words like samartha, yogyah. Next, balaha dhavitum arambhante. Arabhante it should be, na? Balaha dhavitum. They start to begin. You see here, to begin. Arambhante will not be there. Arabhante will be there. That's okay. Balaha dhavitum. They start to run. Children start to run. That to run is dhavitum. Dhavadhatu idagama, then tum. Aham geetam shrotum ichchami, to desire, to wish. I desire to listen to a song. To listen, shrotum. Aham geetam shrotum ichchami. Karyam kartum shakno shiva. Question is asked. Shakno shiva, are you able to do the job, the work? Can you do this? Are you fit to do this? Are you able to do this? Will you do it? Karyam kartum shakno shiva. If I change shaknoshi to ichchasi also, do you wish to do? Why? Because to wish is also in the same meaning. Karyam kartum ichchasi va. Do you wish to perform this action? In short, wherever to comes, no, to protect, to worship, to run, to listen, to do, to take bath, to know. Whenever this comes, in Sanskrit you have to use tumun. Tumun pratyaya. Next, with dhatu arha, as a polite request. Arha means it's a very interesting meaning. Arhati, it in English there is a phrase called it behoves you. It behoves of you. That you must do it, but not you must do it as a command, but it is right for you to do it. That kind of meaning. Arhasi, arhati. Bhavan mam rakshitum arhati. It behoves of you to protect me. That kind of meaning is there. Bhavan, you, mam, to me, rakshitum, to protect, arhati. You should protect me, but that you should protect me is like a polite request, not like a command. Okay. Bhavan maya sakam mandiram agantum arhati. You must come with me to the temple. So with this arha dhatu also rakshitum, agantum, gantum, all these tumun pratyantas can be used. Clear? This third usage is also clear with arha dhatu. Fourth usage with words expressing time. Kala samaya velasu. Example, ayam pathitum samayah asti. This is the time to study. See, the to study comes, no, patitum. Swapitum samayah na asti. Not a time to sleep. This is a time to study. Bhavatah kriditum khelitum vela ka bhavatah of you. Vela time. Kriditum khelitum. What is your time to play? To play. Kriditum or khelitum. Sardha dwadasha vadanaha. Sardha dwadasha vadanaha. Vadana means o'clock. Dwadasha is 12. Ardha plus half. That is 12:30. Sardha dwadasha vadanaha. Khaditum kalaha asti. 12:30 is the time to eat. Okay, you can change also. This is the example only. You will say Vedji 12:30 is not the time to eat. Ashtavadanah khaditum kalah, navavadanah, whatever you want to put, you can put. But when time is to be shown, again these Tumunnantas are used. Time to do what? That to do will come in Tumunnanta. Is it clear? Is it clear? Understanding how the words are? So jnatum, snatum, patum, vanditum, dhavitum, shrotum, kartum, rakshitum, etc. Now, earlier also we have seen how Tumunnanta is to be created to the original dhatu. Optional idagama, according to the dhatu, if idagama is there, then you add. If it is not there, don't add. If it is optional, you can have both forms, and then you add tum. Now, some important points while forming this. Number 1, if dhatu ends with a swara, then it will take its guna. Ends with a swara, then its guna is taken. Example, ni ends with e. Ends with e. Guna of e is a. Netum. Shru, u, shrotum. So you see, its guna means what? E will become a, u will become o. A is anyways, a will remain a because a is guna in itself. Ru will become ar. These are all sandhi niyamas only, not very difficult. We have already studied. Remember iko yanachi and ad gunaha. Those things are only coming here. R changes to a because a, o. Guna is what? Adeng gunaha. A, and o. Guna are only 3 things. A, and o. But when that r becomes a, then r also comes. So r will become ar. Okay. Kr, again ending with r, will become kar. R will become har, and then tum is added. Hartum, kartum. G, e, dirgha will become a. J, jetum, netum, shrotum, kartum, hartum, etc. Clear? Won't work for pa. A, etc. it won't work. If already it has a, then it will remain a. Pa, patum. Alright. So if the dhatu ends with swara, then guna will come in place of that swara, and then tum is added. If upantya or upadha syllable, what is this? Second last. Penultimate akshara is rasva swara, then also it will take its guna. Example, kup. For kup, see what is kup? Ka, u, pa. So this is penultimate. If penultimate swara is rasva swara, then again it will take its guna o. So it won't become kupitum, it will become kopitum. Viditum nahi, veditum. Vrit dhatu, vrit is vart, vartitum. Please understand what is the difference between first and second point. In the first point, the last letter was swara. Here the second last is rasva swara. See, vrit dhatu, it is not ending with rikara. Penultimate is rikara, second last is rikara. Then that is becoming guna. So like kr is ending with r, this is penultimate is r, that also will become ar. Vartitum, ish, eshitum, etc. What is the meaning? Kup, kupa. Kup means to get angry. Vid means to know. Veditum, Nyatum, same meaning. Vrit, to be, vartate, vrit, vartitum. Ish means to desire, ichha, eshitum. This is the second point. So first and second is with respect to swara becoming guna, whether it is a last swara or whether it is penultimate rasva swara, then also it will become guna. For dashamagana dhatus, gana chinna should be added. Chura, choraitum, katha, kathaitum, tada, tadaitum, etc. Aya, for dashamagana dhatus, gana chinna should be added. The same logic was there for twanta also. Kathaitva, tadaitva. Aya was added. Gana chinna for 10th gana is added. Last point. Some exceptional forms are there. Srija becomes srashtum. Drisha becomes drashtum, etc. Let me see if I can show you. I can show now like this. Alright. Can you see now? Srija becomes srashtum. Drisha becomes drashtum. Guha becomes guhitum or godhum. Saha becomes sahitum or sodhum. Tara is there. Taritum or taritum. Mrija becomes marjitum or marshtum. These are exceptional forms. You have to just remember. What is the meaning srij? Srij means to create, to give birth. Srashtum, to create. Drish means to see. Drashtum. What is the exception here? Dr, ideally darshitum it should have been, na? But it is not becoming that. It is becoming drashtum. Darshitum means to show. Drashtum means to see. Guha means to keep it secret or to hide. Guhitum or godhum, to hide. Saha means to bear, to go through. Tr means to cross. So taritum, taritum. Mrij means to wash. Marjitum or marshtum, to wash. Okay. So these are some of the exceptions. Right. So understood where Tumunnanta is used, how it is used. Gantum, patum, kartum, all these are Tumunnantas. In simple translation, you have to just say to study, to read, to go, to come, to wash, to do, to kill, to save, to protect. Right? Again, we will see that in Bhagavad Gita it is used quite often. Now we are not just seeing from first chapter, but overall also. Nacha shaknomi avasthatum bhramati vachame manaha. Arjuna is telling, avasthatum na shaknomi, to be able to. You remember? We saw 4 usages. In that second was to fit, to be able to, shakno shiva, like that. Nacha shaknomi avasthatum na shaknomi. I am not able to stand, to stay. Bhramati vacha me manaha bhramati va. My mind is as though swirling. I am not able to stand. That to stand is avasthatum. Okay. Now please remember here one more point. Upasarga. For Twanta and Lebanta there was option. If Upasarga is there, then Lebanta. If Upasarga is not there, then Twanta. Isn't it? That option was there. Past participles of Twanta and Lebanta. Here there is no such option. Only Tumun is there. So avasthatum, stha dhatu. Original dhatu stha tishtha. There is a upasarga of ava. So what? For everything that is same. Avasthatum. To stand, to stay. I am not able to even stand straight. That is what he is telling. Nacha shaknomi avasthatum. Next. Etan na hantum ichchami gnatopi madhusudana. Ichha, to desire, to wish. Remember second usage again. Etan hantum na ichchami. I do not wish to kill. To kill hantum. Now, please also just think for a moment. Why it is called as apurna kriya? Because actually it is a separate kriya. First one you see, shaknomi is the verb. I am not able to. You are not able to do what? There is another kriya which is not complete, incomplete. If I just say avasthatum what? Shaknomi, na shaknomi what? There is a necessity of another verb. But this also is giving the meaning of verb only. I am not able to stand. To stand is a verb. I desire, I do not desire to kill these. So desire is one verb, to kill is another verb. Han dhatu, ichha dhatu also, han dhatu also, tha dhatu also, shakna dhatu also. Gnatopi madhusudana, even if I am killed, I do not wish to kill these people. Etan na hantum ichchami, I do not wish to kill. Tasman na arhaha vayam hantuhu, hantum dhartarashtran sobandhavan. Hantum na arhaha, with arha dhatu also, you remember? We saw meaning arha dhatu. Tasmat vayam hantum na arha. We should not kill these people. It doesn't behove us to kill. Dhartarashtran sobandhavan. These Dhritarashtra's people who are our own people, it is not right to kill them. That to kill again, hantum. Katham na jneyam asmabhi papad asmat nivartitum. Asmat papat nivartitum katham na jneyam asmabhi. Right? Nivartitum means to remove, to be free from. Asmat papat nivartitum, to be away from. Nivartanam. Varta means to stay or to be. Nivartanam means to take a turn and go, to go away. Asmat papat nivartitum katham na jneyam. What is that we should do to go away from that papa? That is the question he asks. Aho bata mahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam. Oh my God, mahat papam kartum vayam vyavasitaha. We were about to do mahat papa, great mistake, great demerit. To do, kartum. Yad rajya sukhalobhena hantum svajanam udyataha. Same verse. Yat, that rajya sukhalobhena, with the greed for kingdom and happiness, swajanam hantum udyataha. We were ready to kill our own people. So to kill and to do, kartum hantum. See, Tumunnanta is there. Can you see this? Can you see the meaning? See how the usage is? Alright. Some more. Now we are going beyond first chapter. Shreyo bhoktum bhaiksham apiha loke. Again Arjuna is telling that it is better to eat. Bhoktum, to eat. Bhaiksham, by asking for bhiksha. That is better. Rather than killing these people, it is better to go take sannyas and go and live in the forest by begging food. To eat, bhoktum. Vinasham avyasyasya nakaschit kartum arhati. Now Bhagavan Shri Krishna is telling that this Atma is such that nobody can destroy it. Na arhati, na kaschit arhati. Nobody can kill. What? Vinasham kartum. Nobody can do the destruction. Can do the destruction means nobody can destroy. Kartum na arhati. Tasmad evam viditvainam nanushochitum arhasi. Anushochitum na arhasi. You should not cry. Anushochitum, to cry again and again. Anu gives that meaning of again and again. Anushochitum, shochitum means to cry. To cry again and again, na arhasi. It doesn't behove of you to cry again and again. You should not. Anushochitum. Shochitum arhasi, natvam shochitum arhasi, natvam shochitum arhasi. How many times it comes? That you should not cry. Means what? To cry is not an option for you. It doesn't behove you to cry. Natvam shochitum arhasi. Swadharmam api chaveksha na vikampitum arhasi. Vikampitum. V upasarga purvaka kampa dhatu. Kampa means to tremble, to deviate. You should not deviate. Swadharma api, even thinking from the standpoint of Swadharma, you should not get out of this path. You should not choose anything else. Na vikampitum arhasi. You should not tremble. You should not swirl from your path. You should do this at any cost. Na vikampitum. Vikampitum na arhasi. 11th chapter. Jnatum drashtum cha tattvena praveshtum cha parantapa. After showing the entire Virat Rupa, Vishwarupa, after showing, he says, Bhaktya ananya labhya aham evam vido Arjuna. Jnatum drashtum cha tattvena praveshtum cha parantapa. How somebody is able to see me? Bhaktya tu ananya labhya. I am able to be seen by devotion. What kind of devotion? Single pointed devotion, ananya bhakti. And what that person will be able to do? Jnatum will be able to know me. Drashtum will be able to see me. Praveshtum, and will be able to enter in me. Tattvena praveshtum. In essence, they will be able to enter in me, not human, not body wise, not just physically, but they will be able to enter into the essence of me. They will become one with that essence. They will become one with that Brahman. So here you see Jnatum to know, Drashtum to see, Praveshtum to enter. Tattvena Praveshtum. There will be some verb. Shakyaha. Some verb will be there in the verse. What is the point? By a single pointed devotion, one is able to know, to see, and to enter in the essence of Lord. So this is called Tumunnanta, infinite of purpose. Okay, please get all the ideas in your mind clearly. What all things are said here, Tumunnanta? See, go step by step. Right, earlier we had seen Tvanta, Lebanta. Right, what was they doing? They were creating past participles. So if there are two verbs, one in the past, one in the present, by the same subject, then the past verb used to be in Tvanta and Lebanta. Both mean same, but the difference is based on whether Upasarga is there or Upasarga is not there. Okay, that kind of Apurna Kriyas Tvanta and Lebanta was making. Now Tumunnanta, what Tumunnanta is doing? Tumunnanta also is creating Apurna Kriyas by adding Tum Pratyaya. And it creates what? It creates infinite of purpose. Purpose is shown, but the meaning will be to, and whatever is the meaning of the verb. So Jnatum means to know. Patum means to drink or to protect. Because two different dhatus are there, na? Which dhatu you are using based on that. Gantum to go. Agantum to come. Avasthatum to stay, etc. etc. Then we also saw four usages of Tumun. Number one, to show purpose. Number two, with this Shakna, Ichha, etc. To fit, to be fit, to be able to wish, to begin. All these meanings are also there. Right? That was also one of the usages. Then we saw one more usage with Arha Dhatu. Arha Dhatu, Arhasi, Arhati, etc. With all of them also Tumunnanta is used. Right? Like this we saw different purpose, different usages of Tumunnanta. Right. Then Then we saw while forming the Tumunnantas, what are all the rules that we need to use. Simple logic is what? Mool dhatu is to be used, original dhatu is to be used. Then idagama optional I will come according to dhatu or not come according to dhatu, right? Optionally come, that is also something that we have seen, right? So either it will come, it will not come, or optionally it will come. Then we also saw that if the dhatu is ending with swara, then it will take its guna. If penultimate is swara, not ending with, but the second last is rasva swara, then also it will take its guna. Then we saw that dashamagana dhatu will have its gana chinna aya added. Dashamagana dhatu only aya will be added, right? So all these different things we have seen. So how to form, how to find out? To find out is very easy, na? Tum you have to find. Tum. And then translate. Hantum to kill, kartum to do, bhoktum to eat, anushochitum to cry, again and again, vikampitum to tremble, jnatum to know, drashtum to see, praveshtum to enter. Becomes easy. Correct? This is how Tumunnanta is used. So we have completed indeclinable part of Kridantas by adding Krit Pratyayas when they become indeclinable. Indeclinable means what? They do not change. Whatever you do with all other words in the sentence, they will remain same. And that's why this Tuanta, Lebanta and Tumunnanta is very easy to find. Because they will end with Twa or Ya or Tya or Tum. They will end with this, therefore it is easy to find. Now in this also it is easy to find those which end with the same thing, na? Right. Now onwards what we will be seeing are declinable Kridantas. Declinable Kridantas means they will go through all vibhaktis, vachanas, lingas, etc. Okay, but very helpful because it makes the language very easy. You don't have to remember all their lakaras, etc. It makes it easy. We'll see when the topic comes. We will see. Otherwise, it is very difficult to remember all these things. Patha dhatu becomes patati. But kru does not become kriti, karoti it becomes. What is this now? Kru is becoming karoti. Karoti kurta kurvanti. What is this? So, if in case you are not able to remember, there are some ways by which you can use. That is what we will be seeing in coming classes. But that is the next topic. That is Kridanta only. But Shatru, Shanacha, Taktavatu and Tavyata Niyar, etc. we will be seeing. We will continue in the next class. Yeah, sufficient for today. Please go and find some more examples in Bhagavad Gita of Tuanta, Lebanta and Tumunnanta. They will all be very easy to find out. Hatva, Kritva, Jnatva, then Tuanta, Sampatya, Santijya, Samarpya, etc. Here it ends with ya and it will have a upasarga, no? So it will become easy. And Hantum, Jnatum, Kartum, Drashtum, Moktum, Moktum Ichha. Chalo. Sufficient for today. Let us conclude. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.